It's Crystal Beast.
Get out of here!
Gah. Horses. Diamond Tier 1 is the highest rank on Master Duel's competitive ladder, and with the right deck and a bit of luck, just about anyone can reach that goal. But what if you don't use the right deck? What if you just want to taste the rainbow? How far could you get? I'm Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know, and that's exactly what I want to find out. Each month, my patrons pick a different archetype, and I do my best to push it up the Master Duel ladder. This month's deck is Crystal Beast, a beloved series of cards from the GX era of Yu-Gi-Oh!, which debuted with 7 bejeweled monsters, each themed after a different color of the rainbow. And though the archetype has received several waves of support since the release of these, it still relies on those same monsters more than 16 years later. Almost all of their new support comes in the form of absurd spell traps that do their best to boost those ancient cards into the realm of modern playability. Will their latest round of busted boosters be beneficial enough to bash the best of the best? Or are these classical crystals more burden than beast? You'll have to watch to find out. Alrighty then, here we are, and as the intro said, we are playing Crystal Beast. Specifically, we're playing something called Conclave Control, which I call Neshi Beast because this version of the deck was popularized by another player named Neshi. You can check them out on YouTube. If I remember, they will be down in the description. I'm sure they'll be in the comments too, but they are like the Crystal Beast master. They have spent more time in the tank with this deck than most other people, and this is not the exact build that they use, but very similar, based around the same idea. And I'll explain how everything works later once we get the actual deck, but this is what we're trying to build. As you can see, we have a lot of the stuff already, because I've been holding on to things. Mainly, we're going to need 3 Crystal Bond, which is fortunately in the Crystal Beast pack. And then we're also going to need a bunch of random extra deck stuff. Castel, Tornado Dragon, Light Dragon Ad Ignister, Dugaris the Timeless. These are all things that we probably should pick up eventually anyway, because they're kind of like staple rank 4 monsters. And then we also need a couple field spells, Necro Valley and the 2 Valence field spells. These are probably going to be the most difficult to obtain. So we might have to open some extra packs just to be able to craft these ones. So this is the deck that we're going to be going with eventually. I did actually come up with another version of Crystal Beast. There is other builds, but they are not very good. But that hasn't stopped me before. In general, Crystal Beasts are probably not going to be Diamond 1 material. I think we can make it into Diamond, but just barely. Like Diamond 5, Diamond 4, maybe. So I'm not super concerned with like trying to climb up as much as possible. I'd rather have a little fun while I'm playing a goofy deck. So I have this goofy build of the deck. Crystal Beast OTK, a Go Second variant that actually used the advanced Crystal Beast, because they do actually have quite a bit of synergy. They can swarm the field, help you actually summon Rainbow Dragon, as well as Rainbow Overdragon and Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, which can attack for like 11,000 and is just like a behemoth. So we'll probably spend the first day doing this, especially because we don't need any extra ultra rares for this. Well, I guess we need one more Rainbow Dragon, but we'll probably get that opening the Crystal Beast pack. Everything else in here is stuff that we either are going to need to get anyway, or stuff that we already have. Like, I've just been holding on to these when I got them randomly. And we also have a Rainbow Neos. People have pointed that out. They're like, can you summon Rainbow Neos? I'm like, I don't think it has much synergy with the deck, but we might as well try while we're here. You know, I have a Neos in case that ever gets requested. I have Rainbow Neos. I have one Neos Fusion. This deck can very easily make Verte Anaconda, summon this out, and then just like spin everything back to the deck and then attack for 4,500. Not sure if that's necessarily the best way to go, but it is a way to go. So we'll be trying this first. We'll be testing it out for like the first day, maybe half the first day, and then from there we'll switch to Conclave Control, because even though that is a little limiting, there's still a whole lot you can do with that deck as far as tech cards and different field spells and stuff like that. First though, the pack opening. So normally when I open packs, I go straight for the secret packs. That's probably the best way to get the cards you want, but there is a new deal in the shop at time of recording. Nibiru, the Primal Being tier. This is going to give you 10 packs plus a free Nibiru for just 750, and we have like just the right amount. We can get 10 packs of something else plus buy this. Now the thing is, I already have 3 Nibiru. I have crafted that, which means instead of giving me a Nibiru, this automatically gives me a free 10 dust because I can just break down one of the Nibirus I already have. So we're gonna go ahead for this. I'm not sure if we'll get anything we need, probably not, but who knows? Maybe we'll get Necro Valley out of the master packs. Only one way to find out. All right, not too bad. We got a couple ultra rares and the Nibiru, so basically this pack was paying 700 for 20 UR dust because we've already got them. Yeah, we've already got 3 of these, so this will be my 4th. I could break that down. I could break this down for more super rare dust. Overall, not terrible. Not terrible at all. Alright, so before we open some more packs, I'm going to go ahead and just buy some gems. Take this moment real quickly, just real briefly, to be like, hey, if you like the channel, if you want to support this, if you want to ensure that I can afford to buy all these gems, consider joining the Patreon down in the description. Patreon.com/HardlegGaming. And yeah, you can get a lot of cool stuff. Just $1 gets you on the Discord. You can become part of the community. For $5, you get the videos a day early and without ads. So if you want that ad-free viewing but don't want to do YouTube Premium, that's an option. And the $10 patrons are the ones who get to vote on and choose the decks that I play each month. So if you want to know why I'm playing Crystal Beasts, it's because of them, the $10 patrons. You can join them. There are other rewards, but you know, just real briefly, like to mention that. And also, I'd like to point out, someone had mentioned this, and so I sat down and did the math on another stream where we're like, okay, 67 gems for 99 cents comes out to how many gems percent, essentially. And we did that for every gem amount. And the strange thing is, unlike most games like this, where like buying more amounts gets you a better deal, that's not the case here. You don't get any advantage by buying the 65 gem bundle. In fact, we determined that the $8.99 bundle is the slightly better like gems percent ratio. They're almost exactly the same though. So you're actually not saving a whole lot. It's like the gems are like 3 cents cheaper if you go here or not even 3 cents, it's like 0.3 cents. So it's like for every 3 gems you buy, you get a cent back. So it's not very much different, but if you're buying a lot of gems and you want to maximize your profit, you do save money overall by buying the $8.99 bundle. So yeah, just some neat trivia. Anyway, I'm gonna buy like 4 of these. Alright, so we've got 4,500 gems. Let's open 40 packs of this. Hopefully that should be enough because again, we hardly have anything that we want in here. It's just the one ultra rare. Although they are not, for a pack with rainbows on it, they are not giving us the rainbows. Fortunately, I think just about everything else in here is something that we can just like completely break apart and it does not matter. So we should be good. Well, I guess we'll see. Oh hey, we got an ultra rare. It's in the wrong side of the pack though. This is from the master pack, so this could be like literally anything. It's not the Crystal Beast stuff we got. 2 rare values, gee Billy, but maybe this will be the Necro Valley. Show me the Necro Valley? No. No, it's Arcana Force EX the Light Ruler, which I will say, I am breaking that down. I am not playing Arcana Force, I veto that. No coin flips for me, unless they get the craziest support ever. That's just free dust. We got another UR, and this time it is in the right side of the pack. Will we get the Crystal Bond? Show me the bond! Hell yeah! There we go, a good start. 1 pack in and we've already got 1. We need 2 more, but every one of these that we can get is more UR dust we can save for the things that we must craft. All right, not a bad start. We got 1 Crystal Bond. We've got the Light Ruler, which is just some UR dust, and we got a Crystal Skull, which is not a Crystal Beast, but it's still a crystal, so it counts. I'm counting it. We're counting it. And let's take a moment to. I didn't even look at the featured cards here. What do we even got?
Endless trash!
So like this, we only need one of. If we get another one, we can break it down. We need one other Rainbow Dragon. We don't need Rainbow Dark Dragon. And we need 3 of these. So of these 4, like 3 of them are just UR dust. 3.5. And then this is the one we need. And then super rares. Pretty much everything we can break down. We might hold on to some of these if we need them. But honestly, super rares at this point, I've opened so many packs. I have like 600 dust. I could just craft whatever super rares I want. I don't think we'll have to worry about it. But let's go ahead, use pulls number 2. Hey, there we go. That's what I like to see. At least 1 UR, probably 2. Let's see if we can get another crystal bond, shall we? All right, we got that rainbow brewing. Let's see if it's on the right side of the pack. Ooh, it's hidden, it's closeted. Where could the rainbow be? Is it you? No. Could it be you? Oleanades, how about here? And you? All right, we've got it in the right side of the pack. We just need to see the crystal bond. Oh, summon the crystal bond right above my hat. The hat will be the bond. Let's go. Okay, I got close. I picked the right UR. It's just the wrong card. But, that's still some dust. We could break that down because there's no way we're playing Rainbow Dark Dragon. Token collector, that's nice. Hey, there's our other crystal bond. All right, we're 2 for 2 in crystal bond. Second pack, second bond. Da-dun, da-da, da-da-da. And then we also got the dust. So I think between this pack and the previous pack, we've got enough to craft the 3rd crystal bond. But we don't really want to do that. We want to save those for things like Castell that are only in the master pack. So let's open a couple more of these, see where we're going. But we've already got enough to at least craft the base version of the deck. All right, we got a rainbow. Will it be the last crystal bond? Da-da-da-da! Oh, it's just a rainbow dragon. Oh, we did need a second rainbow dragon, so we got that, but we didn't get the crystal bond or any other URs that we wanted, so a bit disappointing, but we have enough for 1 more. Let's go ahead and try 1 more. Purple unlocked! Could it be the crystal bond that we crave? Oh, heavenly rainbow, shine down upon me with the crystal bond. Let's go. Da-da-da-da! I really should stop doing that. It's never that. It's always just another Rainbow Dark Dragon. All right. People have said that what I need to do in order to get the crystal bond is to threaten it. So let me try that here real quick. Let me put on my mean face. Listen here, you piece of shit, you scumbag, you Neanderthal. You better come down here and give me that crystal bond right now, or I'm gonna smack that booty so hard they'll feel it in Timbuktu. Oh, they just gave me a rainbow dragon. I don't think the threatening is gonna work on it. We got a couple. We got every UR except for crystal bond. I don't know what else to try, but we're doing pretty good. Let me break down some stuff. We'll see. Maybe we'll have to open more. Maybe not. Okie dokie, it looks like we still need about 80 more UR points, and after looking through everything, almost everything we need is not in a secret pack, it's just in the master pack, and the ones that are in secret packs are like, we could open those and try to get it, but I don't really think it's worth it. So we're just gonna continue opening these, the Crystal Septenary, because the URs, we've already got everything we need, so if we pull everything except for Crystal Bond, we could just break it down. So we'll try this. We've got 4,000 more points, and I've got the thing keeping track of stuff up there, so we should be good. And look, we've already got 1, probably 2, because there's almost always a UR in the last pack. And I'm not going to show everyone from this point on. We'll just come back if something interesting happens. All right, we've got all the crystal bonds we need. In fact, we've got more than we need. We've got 4 of them now. So we're on our way. Everything in this pack is just free UR dust. It's just a matter of how many URs we can get in the next 3 or 4 packs. So let's continue opening packs and see how many it takes, brother. And there we go. It took 9,000 gems, which is not unusual for a deck of this kind. But we managed to get enough to build both the Conclave Control and the Crystal Beast OTK. So we're pretty well set. We actually managed to get 35 extra because I did change one thing out of the extra deck. The Adagnister, I decided to just swap it for something that does something almost the same. So we have a little bit extra wiggle room if we want to try to add things on later. But I think we're good with this. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend the rest of today just sort of testing this out against patrons, against other fans. Which again, you know, if you want to take part in this, consider coming down to the Twitch. I stream all this live. You can find the link down in the description. And then I'll be back. For you, this is only gonna be a second. We'll transition over to me explaining how the deck works. We came, we saw, we built, we tested. Now it's time to conquer, baby. We're here with Crystal Beast OTK. Mark 1, probably just of 1. This is, I'll be honest, this is not great. I am very doubtful that this will have the ability to climb the ladder in any significant function. But if we're gonna play Crystal Beast, I wanna try to do some of the cool Crystal Beast stuff. I wanna try to summon Rainbow Dragon, and Rainbow Overdragon, and Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, because just look at that name, 11,000 attack. So that's what we're going to try to do, and the best way to do that is to actually use the advanced Crystal Beasts. These things got a lot of crap, as they should, because they can't exist on the field unless Advanced Dark is on the field. And this field spell is just like awful and doesn't do like anything. But we have enough ways to get to it and to do combos that hopefully on the first turn, maybe the second turn, we can get ourselves a big like 11,000 beater and just attack for game. And to help with that, we've got Forbidden Droplet, we've got Maxx C, we've got Called By, just stuff to help us combo off. We're also playing Neos Fusion and Elemental Hero Neos so that we can make Rainbow Neos, because this is a big behemoth and a beat stick. Something that takes Neos and an ultimate crystal monster, aka Rainbow Dragon, who is always an ultimate crystal monster. So that's what we're gonna try to do. No guarantees it'll work, but at least we'll have tried. Because I'm gonna be honest, even with the best version of this deck, I don't think we're reaching Platinum 1. We might, off the back of some floodgates and stuff. It really depends on what pack gets released halfway through the month. But as it stands, this is gonna be a month that's gonna be more about having fun than seriously trying to get super duper high with it. So we're gonna start with a whole bunch of fun, and then maybe after this stream, we'll probably switch off unless I get surprised and this does well. As for how to actually play this, I don't think I could explain it if I wanted to. It would take too long, and also these episodes in general are getting long. So I think I'm just going to jump into it. We're just gonna try. All you really need to know is that if I can get 7 Crystal Beasts with different names in the graveyard, I can summon this. And this has 11,000 attack. And it can also, as a quick effect, shuffle all the cards onto the field into the deck. So it's pretty beefy. It's just a matter of getting there. We have a couple other win conditions. We have a lot of roundabout ways to get there. It's just a matter of seeing if we can. And I guess before we jump in, one other little interesting thing. You may notice I've changed up our statistics this month. We've got a little bit different. I'm counting it by stream instead of days. I'll still let you know if I play off camera, but we're mostly just keeping track of which stream this is. We're gonna do 6 for the record, if you didn't know. 3 weeks, 2 streams each week. And then we've also got a counter up there for Maxx C. If you don't know, I'm a big advocate for Maxx C being banned. I hate the bug, I dislike it a lot, and I think this is a good way to kind of show people just how impactful the bug can be. This counter will go up every time Maxx C decides a game. Doesn't matter if I win or my opponent wins. This is just there to show you how many games are decided by that bug. We'll have to make a little bit of a determination either way, but generally, if you can draw 3 cards off Maxx C and then you win off of that, I'd consider it a win. If your opponent passes because you Maxx C and then they OTK you, that counts as a win off of Maxx C. Those are the most likely situations. So we'll count those up, see how it goes, and that should give this deck a little bit something extra interesting, just to make it unique. All right, we win the coin toss and we choose to go second. We don't have any of the go first tools. That's what the Conclave Control is, more of a go first deck. That's kind of my hope here, is that we'll win off the back of being able to blind seconds. All right, well, we opened with Maxx C, so maybe we'll be able to run the counter up. And we've got, I mean, this is kind of a brick, but not really. We've got 2 of them. This is the best card in the deck, and this is also the best card in the deck. We have many cards in the deck, which are the best card in the deck. So hopefully these will get me going. Maxx C does not appear to be of any use here. Makes me wish I had maybe run Lightning Storm. Another one. All right. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Pegasus. normal summon the Pegasus, and if you don't know the Crystal Beast's gimmick, their whole thing is they can put monsters in the spell trap zone as continuous spells. And that's what Pegasus does when it's summoned. It places one from the deck into the back row. And we're going to pick Crystal Rainbow Zenith. This can banish itself from the spell trap zone, special summon a Crystal Beast from the deck, but its effects are negated. We're going to go for the Advanced Crystal Beast. Normally this won't be able to exist, but it's negated, so it's fine. And the reason we play this and the other eagle is because they're a wind monster. Oh, also we get to add a rainbow dragon. So the significance of wind monsters is that we can make Lightning Chidori. Lightning Chidori, kind of neat. When it's summoned, you get to shuffle a face-down card into the deck. Get rid of that, or use it right now. Or you could flip it up. But if you flip it up, its effect is once per turn, you can detach, send a face-up card into the deck. So this is actually pretty neat. It's double removal in some cases. If nothing else, it's one removal. Ooh, they really want to keep that. Okay, so they're in perming. Either way, it did its job. It got rid of something. So next, let's play Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. This allows me a second normal summon of a Crystal Beast. So it's good that we have another Pegasus. Normal summon number 2. Go Pegasus. Pegasus, when summoned, not a once per turn. This is from an age before once per turns. Effect Veiler. Well, you know what? I really want this effect to resolve, so I am going to call... No, I played in the wrong zone! Oh, I'm a fool! I was like, I gotta play around this, and I went 1 over. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, that's the end of my turn. God damn it. Impermed, columned. Alright, we'll just go to attack. 1800. Yeah, we would have had so many more plays if we had done that. So Rainbow Bridge does have another effect, which will activate oh wait, no, it's negated. Well, it's fine, we could still use it. But yeah, this can destroy one Crystal Beast you control or in your hand. Wow, discount hand trap warehouse. Alright, it usually lets you search, but we don't get to search this time. Well, if nothing else, here's Zeus. And then along came Zeus. That ought to stop them. They're down to 2 cards. What could they possibly have? And there we go! We get our first win despite some difficulties, mostly because I'm pretty sure our opponent bricked. I have no idea what they were even playing. They drew nothing but hand traps. I guess skill issue, you know? Oh, they were playing Exo Sister. Alright, we've got the Valence, which is not useful. It might be. We'll see. So let's go ahead and activate Foolish Burial Goods. See if this baits out an Ash. We'll go ahead, and what we want to send is Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. This is like super good target in the graveyard. Almost useless effect on the field. But you can banish it from the graveyard, and then you get to add 1 field spell and 1 Crystal Beast from your deck to your hand. So we could get anything, but we're gonna get Pegasus. We're gonna get Pegasus, and we're gonna get Advanced Dark. Time to get advanced. Then we're going to Rainbow Bridge. This allows us to get any crystal card, and we want to go for this one, Awakening, which will be good, assuming this Pegasus doesn't get negated. So let's do the Pegasus, and we're just going to get the same thing we did before, the Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. I think that's its name. We can find out here in a second. Yeah, Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. It's both. So we're going to activate this, summon ourselves a bird. Maxx C. I see. I don't think we can OTK from this position, unfortunately. So we've already got Advanced Dark. We'll just summon this. We'll get the Rainbow Dragon. Let's try. We'll go in with the Lightning Chidori, get rid of their back row. Ah, it was just cross out. Triple Tactics Talent. Just in case. Next, we activate the Awakening of the Crystal. This you can only activate if you have a Rainbow Dragon in your hand, which is why it's good that Zenith does it. We can either get a Rainbow Bridge to our hand, send to the graveyard, or we can summon a Crystal Beast. In this case, we need the bridge. So we reveal the Rainbow Dragon, and we're gonna get Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. And we're gonna activate it. So this, again, we can pop a Crystal Beast, search a Crystal Spell Trap, unless they've got another Ghost Ogre. Well, that stops all our plays. So again, we're just doing the same thing we did last time, chat. Attack with Lightning Chidori, make Zeus, hope that's enough. Alright, let's go ahead and Maxx C. Yeah, of course they drew into a counter to it. They already drew like 3 cards. Alright, and this is where I do the Zeus, because that'll get them off of a 2, and it'll stop this from resolving. So they won't get to search, they won't get to add back, and they lose their on-field presence. So I think unless they have Sprite starter, they're screwed. Oh, they already had a triple tactic. And they had Sprite starter anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So yeah, most likely I'm gonna chalk this up to a loss, and we'll go ahead and again put that Maxx C, because they drew into the hand trap with the Maxx C. Most likely they drew into the called by with the Maxx C. Even though that didn't give them a whole bunch of advantage, it gave them the cards they needed to completely shut us down and stop us from winning. So we activate Crystal Bond. So let's add a Crystal Beast from our deck to our hand, and then place a Crystal Beast with a different name into our zone face up. Let's add this from our deck to our hand, and let's put this into the Spell Trap zone. And then we're going to activate Valence World. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So this is a funny thing. When you activate Valence World, it lets you put the other Valence World into theirs. Each one says the turn player can do one thing. This works for both players, so you gotta be careful. One is you can target a monster in your Spell Trap zone and summon it to the column directly in front of it. Oh boy, another Maxx C! That's twice as many, chat. I'm so glad that this, oh wait, they called by it last time. They forgot. So we summon this. The other effect is that you can target a monster that is in the same column as one of your monsters and put it into the back row. Target one effect monster and the opponent's main monster. Oh, I can't target it because of Sprite Elf. Okay, what do we put here? I think we do this one. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, there's still hope. There's still hope. If they tag out of the Sprite Elf into something else. Ah, Vramax. Continue your main phase? Yes. So I can't target this, mostly because it's in a thing. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, chat. We're going to activate this anyway, and we're gonna put the Sprite Blue into their back row. That way they don't have easy access to it. This has to be my favorite kind of removal, though. Just like, yeah, that monster, put it in the back row. Like, what do you mean put it in the back row? It's a monster. Not anymore, it's not. Special, okay. I don't know why they're activating starter here. So I can activate this, and what are they going to tribute off? They don't have a link to. Not anymore. Okay, so we put Advanced Dark. Now they can't summon that back out. And then we activate the Ruby Carbuncle. If this is in the back row, it can just summon itself. Hello there. Then we're going to take the 2 of these, and we're going to make Verte Anaconda. Make Verte. Then we're going to use Verte Anaconda, and we're going to send Neos Fusion from our deck to the graveyard. And we're going to summon Rainbow Neos. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And we'll use its effect. I can send a monster I control to the graveyard, and then shuffle all monsters my opponent controls back into the deck. Is that back row really nothing? Is that, I had marked this down as a loss because of Maxx C, but Rainbow Neos clears! The power of 4,500! The big punch 'em up! Let's go! Pride is more powerful than any bug! Okay, so let's see. I think we want to Rainbow Bridge first. Yeah, we want this from our deck to our hand. Then we're going to normal summon the Pegasus. Put the Zenith. Activate this. Maxx C comes down. I've got the Called By, so unless you've got the Ghost Bell, which I mean, this is Maxx C Turbo, so they might. Yeah, it literally is Maxx C Turbo. I think though, because of what we have here, we can actually just OTK them outright with like 2 special summons. We gotta calculate this real quick. So we're gonna go ahead. You rarely get this because you don't draw Neos Fusion very often. We're gonna make Dugaris the Timeless, and then we're gonna Neos Fusion. We're gonna make Rainbow Neos with these 2. And then Dugaris has an effect. This is interesting. Skip your draw 2 cards. Skip your main, summon a monster from the graveyard. Or skip your next battle, but double the attack of 1 monster you control. So we're just gonna double Rainbow Neos up to 9,000. Oh, I was like trying to calculate if I had did everything. It's like, and then we can just send 1 monster to the graveyard and shuffle your monster back into the deck. And there you go.
Taste the rainbow, motherfucker!
Maxx C challenge succeeded again, thanks to Rainbow Neos. The bug cannot stand up against the rainbow. All right, we're doing good so far. We're on a win streak. Can we rank up into Plat 4? I'll consider this a victory if we can rank up into Plat 4. Surprisingly, the big giant like rainbow dragon hasn't been summoned yet. Rainbow Neos summoned every time, every duel almost. And putting in a lot of work. Also, we've got Maxx C again. Maxx C just glued to our hand. Still hasn't won any of the games. Mostly because it's been negated each time. I'm wondering if maybe having a counter for every time it decides the game was a bad idea. Simply because you won't get the idea across if it's just like when it resolves, because everyone builds their deck around Maxx C, which is part of the problem, right? There's 2 problems to Maxx C. One is that it decides games, and then because it decides games, everyone has to build their decks around it, which makes the deck building a lot less interesting, a lot less original. Every deck kind of has the same like 9 cards. Oh no. Oh, we have to face last month's deck. My Maxx C will be of little use here, or perhaps even no use. Yeah, I am uncertain if we can beat, well, maybe, possibly. We know what we need to do. We've got Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Hello, Rainbow Dragon. Nice to see you there. So, what we need is Crystal Bond. Da-da, da-da, da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Drolin Lock. That is devastating. Absolutely schmeckledorfing. Yes. Put it there. Hey, that still works. Let's just return you to the hand. Yeah, they get the Torby and everything. I don't want them to destroy cards in my hand. I'm gonna lose stuff anyway. At least this way I can decide what I lose. Solemn Judgment! Holy fuck. Unfortunate, but at least they don't have her on the field. Fortunately, we can do this unless they activate their welcome here, which they probably should. Oh, they ain't doing it. Okay. Yeah, we get this. Da-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, we're gonna grab the only good one. We're gonna place this on the field. And yeah, we'll just, yeah, we'll go ahead and put that back. Another one. I think we may be in a pretty favorable position from here, though. So we can use this, and we can summon, I guess we gotta get another one of these, because we've already used both eagles. Add ourselves a second rainbow dragon, because one wasn't enough. This is negated, so it don't matter. We'll normal summon this. Activate. Let's go ahead and put, Carbuncle. Yeah, sure. I could go for Rainbow Neo. Wait, yeah, Rainbow Neos clears here, doesn't it? Fucking Rainbow Neos every time. Yo, what up? And then we use that effect on the, Anaconda. Both your monsters go bye-bye. And then because you used Solemn Judgment, it is you who is getting solemnly judged. Showing once and for all that Solemn Johnson can't stand up against the power of pride, baby. And with that, we rank into Platinum 4. Platinum 4 off the fact that 2 monsters makes Rainbow Neos, baby. I wish I remember who told me to put that in, because I was like, oh, that's gonna make this even cheesier. But it seems to have been the best win condition money could ask for. Holy fuck.
5 minutes later.
Alright, so we got demoted back down to Plat 5. I have a feeling that this is going to be a recurring theme, you know, we win 5, we go up, we lose 5, we go down. I'll keep trying a little bit more, but I think this might be a Plat 4 kind of deck. Okay, the part of the thing that we timed was 7 minutes. This isn't Barone. Calamity, are you kidding me? All of that for well, I mean, I guess it wins in the most roundabout way possible. Oh, it misses the timing. Well, that's great. Okay, so we can activate the Valence World. If they don't destroy this here, if they don't use the Sleeper, then that goes into there. So we normal summon this here. And now we can force out the IP. Because this is going into the back row. Have they sleepered already? No. I think the sleeper is what loses it. My hope is that by giving them all these choices, they'll run out. And of course they have Maxx C too, chat! Aren't you glad that Maxx C stopped this combo deck? Oh, they're activating it now. I think they're just trying to use all their stuff because they've got to be down in like no time. So let's get this. Let's Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Let's activate Crystal Bond. Crystal Bond will get me another Sapphire. It'll also place a Zenith in the Spell Trap Zone. That'll trigger the Heart, which will bounce back this. We can then activate this again. We get a second normal summon. Normal summon will activate this. Let's go ahead and put a Carbuncle. Let's activate this. Rainbow Neos is just a game again. They tried so far, and they got so hard, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. No, nothing really matters. Rainbow Neos, goodbye. Have a nice time. Then we use Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. We blow up the thing in our hand. We grab this. Then we activate Awakening of the Crystal Beasts. Why can't I special summon oh, I can't special summon for the rest of the turn. I needed to do that first. gosh darn it. Yeah, I forgot about the Verte effect. It's fine. We get one of these so we can chump block. Okay, so it's not quite Jover. They're down to 100. They've got 8 cards left in their extra deck. Do you have anything left to combo again? They don't know, chat. Okay, so we're gonna special summon a Crystal Beast by revealing the Rainbow Dragon. And we're going to summon the Sapphire. When the Sapphire's... I hate... If this had put something into the zone, it would have triggered Bridge of the Heart and sent this back. Then we could have been like, okay, rebuild again. My only hope now is that access code Pop Sapphire. If they access code Pop Sapphire, we win. Come on, Pop Sapphire. You know you want to. It's what you've always desired. Come on, pop the Sapphire. Pop the Pegasus. You know you wanna pop a Pegasus. You know you wanna pop it now. Yes! Use the effect of Pegasus! Go to the spell trap zone! Rainbow Bridge activates! Back to the extra deck with you, access code! No one wants your shit! Get out of here! Let's see him make it again! Oh god, they've still got this! Just surrender! Yes! Victory! Time limit win! Take that! Spend all of your time comboing! It won't help you against the Crystal Beast! Oh, it was worth the wait! Win number 7! That'll teach them! Rainbow Bridge! We'll get the Crystal Bond. Ba-da, ba-da. Activate Rainbow Bridge. Maxx C, every time, all the time. It would be really nice if we could do our big combo and make our giant rainbow dragon, but they kind of make it impossible. Let's activate this. We'll get this. Let's put this into the spell trap zone, just in case. Yeah, I'm more worried about the back row. Back it goes. Let's activate this. We get this, and we can add the Valence. Thank you, Darsh. I appreciate it. Activate this. That gets us Advanced Darkness. Normal summon. Activate this. So now that we have this, we can summon the Carbuncle. And when Carbuncle's summoned, it'll summon this. That'll trigger this Advanced Crystal Beast down here. Before we go to Advanced Darkness, let's go ahead and clear up their back or their face down monster. That goes away. Then we advance Darkness. We normal summon this. We pop it with Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Put that here. That gets us Crystal Beacon. Crystal Beacon activates. A Sapphire Pegasus. Pegasus will put this into the back. Oh, wait, no, this guy in the back. Then we activate Awakening of the Crystal Beasts. Special summon one. So now that we've got 4 monsters, we can make Appaloosa. So if they have hand traps, they can't stop us from this point. Then we activate Advanced Carbuncle. Summon it. That special summons the other 2. And now, because we've got 7 Crystal Beasts, we can summon the Rainbow Dragon. But Rainbow Dragon, come forth! Tribute the Rainbow Dragon for Rainbow Dragon Overdrive. Then we can use all 4 of these to make Saryuya's Skull Dread. And then, by banishing the Rainbow Dragon and 7 Crystal Beasts, oh, I gotta do them individually. 7 Crystal Beasts from our graveyard, we can summon the Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, who does not have 11,000 attack for some reason. Oh, I've gotta have different names. Well, it's fine, whatever, this is still game. 4,000, 3,000, 2,000. We summoned it, we did it. I guess they didn't have anything to draw off Maxx C, but there you go. That's what the deck can do if you get the perfect hand and no one interrupts you and everything's good. You can make the biggest Chungus ever and attack for a lot of damage. So don't let anyone tell you we didn't Crystal Beast OTK. We did it. We did it once. That's all I could really hope for. Alright, here we are, dawn of the second stream, day 2 of recording. And as I said before, we're gonna be switching things up, but first, I'd also mentioned in the previous stream, I'm not sure if it got included in the actual video, but I asked someone if they would draw some fan art of Crystal Beast Kritter over here, and someone on the Discord named Coral has produced this, and I wanted to show it off. This is Crystal Beast Kyanite Kritter. He's just so adorable. What do you think about what do you think about that, Kritter? I think he likes it. I think he's very excited about it. Okay, yeah, I know. You got it. Your own fan art and everything. Okay. He says thank you, Coral, by the way. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off, and you know, if you have any other fan art, you can either submit it on the patrons only Discord or put it on the Twitter. I have a Twitter that I use. If that's still up by the time this video goes up, you can submit fan art there, and maybe I will show it in a future episode. But yeah, other than that, let's go ahead. We're going to be going into Conclave Control, which I am calling Neshi Beast, because if you don't know, there's a YouTuber named Neshi who is basically the Crystal Beast aficionado. He has been labbing this deck for a while, and as far as I can tell, he's the one who came up with Conclave Control. Basically, what you're doing with this is it runs around this card, Crystal Conclave. Once per turn, if a Crystal Beast is destroyed by battle or card effect, special summon a Crystal Beast from your deck. We barely use that effect. More importantly, you can send this card from the field to the graveyard, target 1 Crystal Beast card you control, 1 card on the field, return them to the hand. You cannot activate both these effects in the same chain. So basically, this is a double compulse. It compulses one of your opponent's cards and one of your cards. And that's specifically good with something like Sapphire Pegasus, because it can put a copy of itself in the back row, and then you just bounce it back, and then next turn you could normal summon it, put another Sapphire Pegasus from your graveyard back in, and then something like Rainbow Bridge of the Heart allows you to destroy any of your Crystal Beasts to search another Conclave. So what you end up getting is sort of this like more slow control deck that's surprisingly good, both with this and the Crystal Beast Omni Negate. Rainbow Bridge of the Heart is really good for removing stuff from the field, which you can do during both players' turns. If you have something like Crystal Miracle, we can play under there can only be 1. We can use Rainbow Bridge of Salvation to search any field spell, which not only lets us use the Valent stuff from before, but also Necro Valley, which is really good against the Ishizu stuff. They can't remove stuff from the graveyard. They can't banish their stuff. They can't summon their stuff. So we're hoping this will be kind of an anti-meta pick. This, I believe, should be the better of the 2 versions. Now, this is different from the original one I was going to pilot because we had so much luck summoning the Rainbow Neos. And that's something that Neshi could not do because they play in the TCG where Verte is banned. So I went ahead, this might make it a little more bricky, but I put in Verte, I put in one Neos, and I put in one Neos Fusion. It's somewhere, there we are. So that should give us a little bit better of a thing of being able to close out games. If we can just get them close to like that 4,500 attack, we can easily close out games with this. And then we're also playing stuff like Forbidden Droplet. I forget if that was in the previous one. But yeah, now we're on a go first deck. We're gonna see how this works. There are a few changes we can make, but this is gonna be us for the rest of the time, and we're gonna try to climb as much as we can while we can, because also Tearlaments have been announced. Those aren't out yet, but they're gonna be here next week, so we gotta get as far as we can before then. Then we'll use this. We'll blow up the Sapphire. That'll put it here, and then we'll be able to search the Conclave. And this will return it to our... Oh, no, it won't. That's the other one. And then we're out of zones to play everything else. All right. This is deceptively good, chat. Trust. So we've got two, and yeah, we just got 2 disruptions. It's not very much, but if we could survive until next turn, we'll get even more. Upstart Goblin. See, we're doing fine, chat. We just got 1,000 more life points. Fucking Cliff Horts? Oh, you're not gonna do it? Okay. Kaiser Coliseum. So end phase, we're gonna Conclave. We're going to return this to the hand and the Kaiser. Normal summon Sapphire Pegasus. Pegasus's effect is going to put something into our spell trap zone. Rivalry of Warlord. That's fine for now. So we're going to put this into the spell trap zone. Because we did that, that activates this so we can bounce back the rivalry. We're going to activate this again. Skill Drain. Okay, so that one I need to negate. So we're gonna destroy this. Negate and destroy the Skill Drain. A second Skill Drain! All the Skill Drains! Every last Skill Drain. Let's get rid of this. Let's grab Awakening of the Crystal Beasts. We're going to activate the Awakening. And take a Rainbow Bridge after we reveal this and send it to the graveyard. Then we're going to activate this. We're going to grab... Ooh, yeah, we're going to grab the Zenith, and we're going to grab the Valence. So we're going to use what we just learned about the Valence field spells to our advantage. Well, first of all, here's what we're going to do. Go to battle phase. We're going to battle with this, which will allow us to summon the Zenith from our hand. In this zone. We'll take some damage. We'll run over this, because we're bigger. Main phase 2, we'll use this effect, and we'll move this into the back row, which will destroy their card. And then we'll set a couple cards. No big deal. No big deal. Yeah, I mean, if he puts it back there, I could just summon it. Or I could bounce it now and bounce this back. Yeah, I think that's funnier. Ooh, or bounce the skill... Yeah, let's bounce the Skill Drain. That's even funnier. You can set it and activate it again if you feel like it. You know, just an extra 1,000 points. Yeah, that's fine. We'll put this back here. We'll activate this, which will return... we want to return you to the hand. And we'll use this to put another thing in the back row. Yeah, we just put another Sapphire. No attacking for you. Alright, so we use our Valence. We summon this. Oh, I should have activated this first. That would have been funnier. Yeah. Then we activate this. We're going to blow up the eagle and get ourselves another conclave. Or do we get another crystal miracle? Yeah, I think we want this. Oh yeah, I can't summon because of the... Okay. Mistakes have been made. Damn, I am messing this up. Alright, so we're gonna Forbidden Droplet. We're going to discard the There Can Be Only One. I have a Necro Valley? Yeah, Necro Valley's doing literally nothing. We're going to play the Crystal, or the Rainbow Heart. Activate Valence World. Summon this guy. Maxx C. Finally! Finally I have an excuse to use this called by. That triggers the unicorn. Let's put the tiger on the field, shall we? Yeah, right here. That activates this, which returns this to the hand. A lot of thinking on this deck. Battle phase. Going to attack over this. We're going to summon this. I didn't want to have to use it on the rivalry. Yeah, we'll use it on the rivalry. Put this here. Main phase 2. Activate this. Yeah, might as well while we're here. Fuck you! We're going to destroy this. We're going to get the third conclave. Alright, enjoy your one machine monster. You can only have one. Conclave control. I'll just bounce this and your skill drain. Oh, that doesn't lower its attack. It does put it back here though, which triggers this. Summon this, activate the effect. Oh, they didn't do it. They didn't do it, chat. They must not know. So we bounce the skill drain back because we know what's there. If you want to pay another 1,000 to activate it, you can. And then we use Valence World, move you into the back row. Reveal this, special summon Zenith. And with that, after 10,000 years, I think we finally won a game of Crystal Beast Control. Oh, the longest duel. All the floodgates in Floodgate City, doing all the floods and all of the gates. I believe in a thing called love. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're gonna put this here. We're gonna activate this. Summon the burb. The burb is the werb. We will then activate this. We've already got Crystal Beast or Rainbow Bridge of the Heart, so we can reveal this and send Salvation to the graveyard. We can activate the Salvation. Go ahead and just get another Pegasus and the Necro Valley. Activate Necro Valley. Summon the Pegasus. Pegasus puts a card into the back row, like the tiger maybe. It doesn't activate, right? So if I make Bagooska, we can Bagooska here. Then we can activate Bridge of the Heart, blow this up. And that's how we get the Conclave. And I think this is like the optimal hand, right? We've got an Omni Negate, a Pop, or a Bounce. We've got Bagooska, and we've got Necro Valley. Clearly, these are the Crystal Beast field spell and boss monster. Tired taper resting in the tomb of the ancient kings. Yup, floodgates. Hello, Xiamen. Oh no, it's Wagon. Okay. End phase. Okay. So I don't trust that Backrow. And also, I want to activate the Pegasus again, so it's always in our best interest to bounce the Pegasus back to hand. Get a Carbuncle, yeah. And then as soon as we summon the Pegasus, the Rainbow Bridge bounces the Wagon, and then we can pop the Tiger in order to get the Crystal Bond to get another Pegasus. And then I'm pretty sure that's just game. That's just game. So there you go. That if you go first, and you don't fuck it up, and you get a good hand, that is what you can do. Will you do it? Not so far, not a lot, but that's the potential. All right, so about that, I see that you're wanting to negate my spell traps, and that's cool and all, but I can't be having that. Ooh, I could use the other effect. No, I don't want it in the graveyard. Back you go. It's like Sprite starter never even happened. We'll do this. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And we're actually going to go ahead and activate the Valence World stuff because it's funny. I like to be funny from time to time. I see you've got a frog in your graveyard, and I'm like, I don't really want you to control frogs and stuff, so... What if we just, like, tucked that frog into the Backrow? Like, what if you controlled no frogs, and instead frog was Backrow? Go Stoker. They're like, no, that's worth a hand trap to me. Okay, alright, that's fair, I understand. Battle, let's go ahead and go over this. We'll pop. We'll pop. We're going to... Oh, I could have made Zeus if I just flipped at... Let's blow this up. I think we go for this, and then if they make any extra deck monster, we pop it. Yeah, we activate this, and we send the field spell because it's not of any use to us anyway. Ah, they just had a handful of sprites. Nothing really mattered. If I stop this, they can't use it again, right? Okay, that's the one I need to go. Counter trap. Cat Shark, get over, then main phase 2, make the second elf. Okay. Okay. Not what I would have done, but understandable. Alright, that's fine. No, we need to get rid of the carrot. Then we use Crystal Bond. Add this to our hand. We place this in the spell trap zone. That will trigger this. Yep, we can only target that. That allows us to put this from our graveyard. We activate this. We normal summon the Pegasus. Pegasus effect. Put the Tiger. Activate this. We'll pop the Carbuncle. And that allows us to get... I think at this point we do want Conclave. I think we want to make Zeus just so we can. Unless they have a wind monster in the graveyard. No. Yeah, I think we just make Zeus for the sake of it. Yeah. It's a bigger beater. It's more trouble for them to get over. Activate Conclave. So basically we just wait for them to make the big jet, or the big gigantic, or the cat shark, and then we bounce it. Gamma Burst! Oh fuck! They're actually playing Gamma Burst! Sky Cavalry. Battle phase. Well, I mean, you know I can't let that resolve, right? We'll get back this. Oh. Oh, it has to be Elf. Oh no. Oh, I'm dead, chat. Whatever will I do except for activate Rainbow Bridge of the Heart and bounce you back to the hell from whence you came? And also I get another material on Zeus. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. You know, I've always wanted extra material on Zeus ever since I was a young lad. I thought it would be cool. Let's just put Maxx C on there. And there you go! Conclave Control can beat Sprite if they're not very good. And you go first and you got it. Zeus secret effect that most people don't remember. We did it, chat. We beat a Sprite deck. Oh yeah, there we go. We finally got one on the Maxx C counter. I just realized that because they ended their turn after a Maxx C, and that allowed us to get a foothold that we could do stuff. But yeah, as I'm quickly realizing in this, the Maxx C counter is not a great way to count things. Yeah, I'm not sure how much of this is showing up on the video. Probably not a lot, because not a lot of duels are getting shown. But pretty much every time I've activated Maxx C, it's been countered. And I will say, as someone who advocates for the banning of Maxx C, probably more than anyone else, that's one of the things I get a lot, is people saying stuff like, oh, it's so easy to counter, you just Ash Blossom it, you called by it. And I just want to take this moment again to put onto film, to record for prosperity, that's part of the problem. The problem is that deck diversity is down, or rather card diversity. One of the goals of the ban list is they don't want everyone playing the same cards. The Yu-Gi-Oh is exciting, all card games are exciting, when you see new matchups and interactions and different things happening. The fact that the Maxx C minigame is being played a year later because Maxx C is the optimal card and everyone has to run outs for it is a bad thing. It makes the game boring because we're still watching that same interaction. Needless to say, the Maxx C counter, I think I should just get rid of it. It's not really doing what I want. We put it here, we'll stick it through. But yeah, that's what I have to say on the matter. Ibly? Fortunately, I play Verte, and this is an effect monster, so I could probably do some stuff. What'd be funny is if they make Dagda, and they're like, there you go, you can't summon except for Link monsters, and also you can't summon Link monsters. Normal summon a Pegasus? Activate the effect? Maxx C? I'm glad Maxx C was here to keep the meta in check, everyone. Fuck it. Go big or go home. I'm a big goer. Oh, I haven't seen this. They summon it back with Sprite, and then they use Masquerena to use Corruptor with the Masquerena to make something else. So it just immediately comes back. Oh, and they had two Maxx C, my favorite. Exciting, Sprite Elf. Very cool. And now I can't even crash it if I wanted to. Although, oddly, if I had Rainbow Bridge of the Heart, I could continue playing. Oh, and Cyberstein 2? The height of gaming excitement. Yeah, I guess that's it. Very cool format. And they just normal summon it. Truly a more balanced game there never was. I guess we'll put that up here just to show. Yeah, there you go, Master Duel. Master Duel devs. This is the game you want, I guess. I don't understand it. Okay. Maxx C, I guess? I guess we go ahead and activate this now. Unicorn! Access code. Come on down! Do-do-do-do. Alright, that seems like a good thing to bounce. Back you go. Bye-bye, excess code. Have a nice day. Did Maxx C win me this game? Probably. I mean, I could definitely have cleared their stuff without it, but I would have been very low on resources. Am I about to lose this game regardless? No. No, I got it. I mean, I drew a bunch of cards with Maxx C. I didn't get a chance to use them. Granted, maybe they wouldn't have surrendered if I didn't have, like, all the death. Like, every all this, every ounce of death. I guess I'll let the chat decide. Chat, do I add that to the Maxx C counter? Alright, so far we're not having a ton of luck, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. Maybe we just need a different thing of tech cards instead of Maxx C and Forbidden Droplet. But I know for sure that we haven't summoned Rainbow Neo since we switched to this version. So as fun as that is, I think we're gonna go ahead and take that out. And instead we're going to put in Exciton Knight, and where was the other one? Dweller. This in particular is probably going to be the go-to once we enter tier format. But for now, we're still on Bagooska Turbo plus some Backrow, and hoping that will work out. We'll see how it does. No. Get that shit out of my face. It's a miracle. You got the starter? No, you don't, do ya? End phase, activate the conclave. I'm just gonna search another one, so you can have that back in your hand. Ooh, another Pegasus. Don't mind if I do. Let's just put everything in the back row. You know, why not? Yeah, we'll just go to battle phase. You're not dead. If I played Gaga Ga Cowboy, you'd be dead. Ah, but the question is, can you beat Bagooska? See, chat? There's ways to out Bagooska. Ah, but what if there could only be one? Have you considered that, perhaps? That's a bad choice there. You can only control one Thunder. And now my Bagooska is fully operational! Da-dun-dun-da-dun! Da-dun-dun-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I took off the Maxx C counter and we immediately got a win where we won pretty much entirely because we went second and we opened Maxx C, and they didn't have an out for it for once. Maxx C is either the best floodgate in the game or infinite draw power. The best of both worlds. In this case, it was the good old go first floodgate that helped us. I can wait. Time to get sleepy, chat. Somebody's taking a ride to Sleepy Time Junction. Somebody's so tired they can hardly function. Yes, a question for the branded player. Do you play any links? Do you have anything you can link off with this? Somehow I don't think you do. Oh, let's activate this while we're here. Okay. Heliopolis. That's not a link. That's an Ixies. Saved me a lot of trouble, you did. Oh, okay. I guess I'll Maxx C here. Why not? I like to draw a card or two. Oh, there goes the Ash. They really just are like, I don't get it. How do I out this? Purple monster don't do it. Black monster don't do it. What if I activate Spell? Will Spell do it? Okay, Masquerade. Like, what if I put in the extra monster zone? Does that count? I gotta give it to this guy. I appreciate them outing their entire board for me, you know? I was really kind of worried that, like, I'd have to deal with all this back row, and they're just activating it themselves. There you are! You're like one turn too late. Okay, so we blow up the Carbuncle. Carbuncle goes to the back row. That allows us to get this, which in turn allows us to Rainbow Bridge of the Heart and bounce this back to the extra deck. There we go. That's always nice. Then we activate Crystal Awakening. We're going to take a Rainbow Bridge, and we're going to send it to the graveyard. Then we activate this, and we get a Pegasus. As tempting as it is to put that in the back row, I think the better move here is just Necro Valley. Because then almost every back row they have is, like, useless. Because they can't summon out of the grave, they can't grab cards out of the grave, and they can't, they just can't do anything out of the grave, really. And then we normal summon. And then we can normal summon the Tiger. Battle phase. Beat over that. Target one Despia, special summon it. Good luck with that. Necro Valley has effect text on it, turns out. Turns out Necro Valley does stuff, chat. Who would have thunk it? By the way, I have a 3000 beater. I hope you can beat that without having to do anything from the graveyard. We'll do one of those. Let them live a log cabin because they're destroyed. Victory! Connection failed. Sleepy time junction. Next stop hell. And that ranks us up at the Platinum Tier 4. Again, for like the 8th time. We going back and forth, baby.
If you are getting this message, the year is 2023. Konami just added tier elements to Master Duel. The ranked ladder is in a state worse than we've ever seen before. Turns take 20 minutes because of the game's terrible interface, combined with a deck that never stops playing. Whatever you do, you must avoid this future.
Ladies and gentlemen, an emergency is hit. The Tier 0 format has arrived in Master Duel. Tearlaments are here. They're finally here. They've ruined the OCG, they've ruined the TCG, and now they're here to ruin Master Duel 2. I actually think Tearlaments look kind of fun. Maybe I can play them next month if people aren't sick of them. I don't know, but there's no doubting that they are immensely powerful. And even with the Ishizu stuff all semi-limited and a lot of the Tearlaments stuff like already hit to 1. Like, let's look, they've already hit the Field Spell to 1. They've hit Shreen to 2, they've hit Kit Kalos to 1. Because we still have that grass, and we still have, like, Fairy Tale Snow at 3, and a whole bunch of other stuff, I still think this is going to be one of the most, if not the single most oppressive deck that we've seen. Now, fortunately, Crystal Beast aren't completely out of this, because they operate on an axis that is completely different from Tearlament. Tearlament is a huge graveyard deck, and as a result, almost every deck is going to be main decking a whole bunch of graveyard hate, and Crystal Beasts have nothing to do with the graveyard. They do not care about the graveyard. Their graveyard can just, you know, they don't even use it. So we've come up with this version. We're still playing Conclave Control. We've got a lot of the same things. I've tightened up the list a little bit. Again, this is based off Neshi's list, who just yeah, he did top. He got like top 16 in like Sprite branded format like a week ago with something very similar to this. So I'm hoping we'll still be able to compete. We're now main decking DD Crows to get rid of the graveyard. We're still main decking Necro Valley, which we had before, but now we have 3 Foolish Burial Goods. This will allow us to send the Rainbow Bridge of Salvation more often and ensure we get here. We're down to 2 Crystal Bond because it can be kind of dead and also it's very searchable. So it's fine to just play 2. We're down to just 1 Crystal Miracle because I think the bounce is a little bit more important. We're still on there, can only be 1, but we might change this out for something else. We'll see. I'm not exactly sure yet how absolutely dominating Tearlament is going to be. If it's everything we're going to face, then we may want to take these out. But these are really good against a whole lot of other decks, and they're decent-ish against Tearlament. So we can see. But yeah, we're really focusing on Graveyard Hate with that, Graveyard Hate with this, making sure we can turbo it out. And now instead of like ending on Bagooska, we're probably going to end on Abyss Dweller. Just shut down all the graveyard stuff. And we're gonna hope that that will be enough. But if it's not, we do still have 1 more silver bullet. We can play Dimension Shifter. Granted, it's only at 2, but still, being able to add this in and help us going second, going to be very powerful. Of course, we'll have to open more cards to be able to get to this. So, yeah, not looking forward to that. But we're gonna try this first, see how it goes. And hopefully we don't get completely steamrolled. The other problem is I haven't played Tearlament. I haven't played against Tearlament. I've managed to avoid it up until now. So I've tried to look up some stuff about them so I at least know a little bit of the matchup. But this ain't gonna be easy. We're gonna be learning it together and hopefully not making too many mistakes. Oh, it was Tearlament all along. Special summon this card, and if you do, send the top 3 cards of your deck. Yeah, let's Maxx C again. There's 2 of them things. So we can DD Crow. And that'll cancel out the effect because they have to summon using themselves. Yeah, we're good. We're going to activate this. I think we shuffle back the window so they don't have anything. Yeah, so we shuffle back the window. They've now given us a target to attack into. So we can attack over this. Main phase 2. We can Zeus it up. And then along came Zeus. We can just clear the rest of the board. Hurl the Thunderbolt. We can activate Cry of the Crystal Beasts. Take a Rainbow Bridge and either... Okay. So we reveal the Rainbow Dragon, and we send this to the graveyard. So we can get a Sapphire Pegasus and a Necro Valley. And then we go, nice deck, idiot. Good luck with the graveyard. Go ahead and activate Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. That gives us an additional normal summon. So we could go ahead and put Zenith in the back row. Yeah. And then we're going to pop the Zenith and grab ourselves an Omni Negate. So we've got Omni Negate, Graveyard Hate, Floodgate, plus 2 Floodgates. Granted, we only had to Maxx C twice, and this is not the best Tearlament build, but I think we beat Tearlament, chat. Just a maybe. L plus ratio. End phase. Oh, they can make a window with it. Okay. What are you gonna do with the window? Gonna attack over my over my sap. Ah, Gamma Seal. That was the wrong thing to Gamma Seal. They lack critical information, chat. They didn't study the Crystal Beast matchup. Oh, you're going to attack over my Pegasus, are you? Alright. I'll move that into the back row, triggering my Rainbow Bridge of the Heart, allowing me to bounce one of your monsters back to the hand. Goodbye, Winda. I'll remember you in therapy. Oh, wait. No, I won't. It'll be you remembering me and the crystal beast that destroyed your livelihood. Yeah, and that's game. We're gonna Gamma Seal them. Time to Gamma Seal up this game. Am I right, gamers? Hit them with that. Activate Awakening. Special summon 1 Crystal Beast? Yeah, I think I will. Reveal Rainbow Dragon. Special summon Zenith. Yo, what up? Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon! Attack them directly! We did it! We got it! We beat Tearlament! And we didn't even go first, so it's, you know, it's a good, I mean, it wasn't the best build, but we got it. And we only had to resolve Maxx C. Okay, so we barely beat them, but we did. That's the important part. We take whatever wins we get. Okay, come on, Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Hell yeah! So we normal summon this. Activate the effect. Let's just put the, oh, I should have activated this first. I'm dumb. So, Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Let's go ahead and use this. We'll pop that. No need to be fancy with it. Kill that. Attack over you. And we're still good. Negate my effects all you want. It won't help you. So we will Conclave, we will bounce back this and your Backrow, then we will normal summon this. We don't have any targets, but it doesn't matter. 18 plus 18 plus 3,000, and through another tier deck, we make our way into Plat 4 again. We're back to Plat 4 again. We've been here before. I'm curious to know if we'll have a better chance. So far, it seems like the fact that the meta is more consistent and we can anti-meta it has been working pretty good for us. But we'll see if that continues once we try to go up higher in Plat. Oh, and now I won't have one for Crystal Conclave. Bagooska and a prayer. Activate the Conclave. We bounce this and this. Yeah, I think unfortunately I messed that up. I need to resolve both of these, but if I put this, they can just negate. I need to keep Bagooska there, but then that negates my own. Oh, maybe they won't read. We just gotta hope they don't read, chat. Hopefully they don't know that this other field spell does stuff. Fuck! They know how the Valiants work, chat! The rat bastards! It glowed yellow, no. Okay, Bagooska's dead. We need Rainbow Bridge of the Heart, and that ain't it. Put this here, activate. They can negate, which they will. Going for Heartland Draco, baby! Battle phase. Attack directly. Main phase 2. Along came Zeus. Clear the entire board. Set another Tikaboo. There's another one. That's your only monster now. Enjoy Vashuda. Of course, I can't do much damage. Like, what do I really gain by destroying this? Nothing. Better to just wait it out. They do have an Ash. They could just remake Barone. Got him on the 13-turn clock. They must discard for hand size. Activate Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Activate this. We're going to destroy Zenith. We're going to get Awakening. That's just 3,000. That almost puts them dead. We could also summon this, get that, get that. Wait. If we... It's not quite game, but if they don't have anything next turn, it could be game. Dark Hole. That ruins things a little bit. Who plays Dark Hole? Okay, we activate this now. We special summon a Rainbow Beast. Yeah, either way, I think this does what we want. Summon this. Activate the effect. Yeah, they're gonna negate, but that still works, I believe. Because now they have to attack the... Oh, its effects are negated. I should have summoned the Zenith. I thought it negate... damn it. I was hoping that, like, you know, either they'll let the Pegasus go through, or they'll destroy the Pegasus, and this will trigger, and I forgot it negated its effect, so it doesn't go to the back row. Let me look. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Perfecto. Battle phase. Activate. Now we do what we were supposed to do. Mine's bigger! Turn 17! Turn 17! Sure. I'll grab a card. They're like, no, you don't get one extra card. Surprised they still have one left in their deck. Okay, let me think. I've used 2 of these. I could use this, blow up the Pegasus. Yep, let's go for our salvation. Unless they've got an Ash for this. Salvation! Do we get Necro Valley? Of course. Carbuncle! Activate Heart, blow up Carbuncle. It becomes a Backrow, and we get... This activates. Bounce you back. Maxx C. Sure, we'll do this now. Get a Pegasus. It missed the timing, damn it. 18, 3,000. We're so close, chat. Put this back. Activate Necro Valley. Your move, 9. I think we did it, chat. Unless they drew into the fucking blackout now. Oh, they've got 2. They've got 2. They're just trying to wall up. Let's pop that. Let's grab the Conclave. Go into battle. Okay, it's not over yet. You're destroyed. Crash. But that leaves them with just that. Activate this. Darsh, thank you for the tier 11 sub. Come on, we're almost there. They're setting 2. They're like, either one could be blackout. Which is it? We'll go ahead and... Oh, wait. Main phase 2. Damn it. I thought it was end phase. Well, that was a waste. Oh, I shotgunned it too fast. Well, we've just gotta hope, chat. If that's blackout, we might be in trouble. We can't activate this because we don't have any left in deck and we can't get one out of the graveyard. Go to battle phase. Attack for 3,000. We're going in. Did we get it? Did Tikaboo bring us victory? Oh, the Barn Burners! The longest control deck! Clawing our way out of SwordSoul hell! It took forever, but we did it! Oh! Jank-tastic! Alright, small change to the deck. We've been doing pretty good against TEARLAMENT. The problem is, at the place we're at, they haven't completely saturated everything yet. Every time we're going up against non-TEARLAMENT, all the DD Crows in our hand are just like dead. So we're gonna keep the Necro Valley, because that's still pretty good, the Called By and everything, plus all the ways to get to Necro Valley. But we're trading out the DD Crows for Imperm. These are still useful against TEARLAMENT, while not being useless against everything else. If we get up into higher Plat or even Diamond, we can swap these back, but for now, let's just do this. Maybe the power of Mcdonald's Wi-Fi flows within me. Bring me the Big Mac. Bring me the small fry. Whoa. Extra pickles. Extra pickles, please. Give them all the pickles, bring my opponent to their knees. Large, large fry, large, large shake. The ice cream machine isn't working, that's no mistake. We don't want the ice cream for any of our customers. We want them to fail and we want them to buster more. Nobody knows who McDonald it is. You're getting the stuff and the mayo tastes like jizz. McDonald's Wi-Fi every which way. McDonald's Wi-Fi, what can I say? Go and get the Wi-Fi, go while you can, 'cause I'm the Wi-Fi man. The power of the McDonald's Wi-Fi has saved me! Despite the bricks, the Big Mac flows through my veins! The chicken nuggets rain down from the heavens, and they declare victory in my name! Oh, praise Ronald McDonald! His fiery hair doth rise us up into Platinum 3! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Who needs a rainbow bridge when you've got a golden arch? Alright, here we are, stream number 4, the official halfway point. 3 streams are behind us, and if you include today, we got 3 streams ahead of us. We're back at it again. I've got some new glasses. They shouldn't affect things too much, although everything looks weird. I get to see the world in HD. And we've updated the deck just ever so slightly, just another 0.5%. Basically, we've just put Super Poly in here, and we've gotten rid of the other field spells. As cool as the Valiance World stuff is, it just not being super useful. Most games are over after 1 or 2 turns, and those are only really good in like the long grind games. And for whatever reason, that one time it didn't work, which is unfortunate. There's like a bug or something. So we're gonna try out Super Poly. This is another one of those cards that's like good going first because you can set it, good going second because it can break boards. It's good against Tearlament because it's like a dark deck with a whole bunch of stuff of the same attribute. So we can make things like Starving Venom, it's fusion based, so we can make Dragostapelia, Mud Dragon of the Swamp. But we can also potentially make those against some of the other threats in the game. Stuff like Sprite, stuff like Branded that's still going around. Maybe SwordSoul? I don't think any of these will work against SwordSoul. We just gotta hope we don't go up against those. So yeah, we're testing that out for a new tech card, and we're gonna see how that works. We've still got a few changes we can make, where we can make this more anti-tier. Last time, they were only like half the decks we were playing, so it makes sense to main deck something like Necro Valley, but not necessarily to deck out the whole deck for anti-tier stuff like we did originally. But we'll see. We're gonna keep track of how many tier games we have this stream, and if it's more than like 60%, then I'll make some changes here, and we can always add Shifter. All right, well, there's one way. Ooh, I think this is probably better in this case. Hello there. Yeah, it's Solemn. Oh yeah, this works. Okay. So we activate this. We destroy the Carbuncle. Carbuncle goes to the back row. We grab, I think we want this. The counter trap's probably going to be more effective. Activate this. Reveal. So Carbuncle gets summoned. Carbuncle's effect goes off. Summon out this. Activate this. We get this from the graveyard. We can attack for a bunch. Negate this now. It just never comes back ever again. Oh, I can chain block. Chain blocking. You'll get caught up in it. Yeah, so you can negate that, but you can't negate the other one. There can only be one. Are these all fairies? Okay, win condition located. We special summon the Carbuncle. It's Bunkle time! Do 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 do! Bunkle, 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 go! Give me a Bunkle in the chat. Gee, Billy, how come your mom lets you activate 2 Pegasi? Chat, this is why we play Heartland Draco. Don't mind me, just attack it directly for 2,000. No big deal, it's no big deal. Wait, how many life points do you have left again? Uh-oh. That's gonna be a little trouble. Looks like someone's in for a cloudy day. I can't believe we played 4 duels so far and not a single one against tier. So much for the tier 0 format, am I right, gamers? All right, here we are, knocking at the door to Plat 2, and we have not faced a single tier. That hasn't stopped us from main decking the Necro Valley. It's still sometimes occasionally useful, but yeah, I think the claims of a tier 0 format are vastly overrated. Either that or just everyone's already in the top cut. What are we looking at? Some kind of Maxx C? They got something they can activate. Let's see. Dimension Shifter. Yeah, I need a monster, so I'm actually going to negate that. No shifter for thou. It seems like a waste. I'd rather use that on something like an Ash. Yeah, we still haven't drawn a single Super Poly either. And then we just get Necro Valley, because it's like, if you want to banish... Oh. Well, we rank up. Easiest rank up of my life. Activate 1 Crystal Beast card. They're like, nah, I'm out of here. What was it? Would they have died to Necro Valley? Kind of. They certainly don't like Necro Valley. This is very weird, though. This is like if you missed last month's episode where we played Labrynth, you wouldn't play Dimension Shifter in Labrynth because you want your traps and stuff to go to the graveyard. I guess you're not activating these until turn 3, so by then it's fine, but you're not going to be able to close out the game like you would with other stuff. Very interesting indeed, but we made it. Plat 2. Still haven't fought a single tier, in fact. Go ahead and put that count up to 6. The count's over there, by the way. I'm not sure if you've noticed it. It's kind of small, kind of insignificant, but yeah, there's a reason we haven't invested in our own shifters and crows, because so far, we ain't been needing them. Well, how are you in Plat 2? This is like the worst tier matchup in the history of time. Like, oh, you can only control 1 non-water monster, and tier, the water deck, is like... Okay, so this goes back. Yeah, we do this. Yeah, we activate this. Oh, if they send that back, I think we just send this. Yeah, they can tag out, but then it's gone and I can do stuff. So we activate this. Yeah, I'm not gonna have much of a chance to activate it except right now. Then we activate this, get out our eagle, fly on the wings of the eagle. Dum-ba-da-dum-ba-da-dum-ba-da-dum. Oh, okay. That makes things a bit easier. I think that's probably the best route to go here. No Umi for Yumi. We're going to activate this. We're gonna get the Zenith on board. Big! Attack over you. Attack over you. Main phase 2. Set, and your move. And then just to make sure they can't search anything, what we're gonna do is we're gonna activate this now, and then we're just gonna immediately fire it. I'm going to return the Pegasus and the Ocean Dragon Lord. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't activate this. Alright, and there we go! We beat the previous What a Deck! It wasn't easy, it wasn't super exciting, but we got it. Fortunately, we have enough, like, non-destruction of spell traps and stuff to just clear their board. I am really surprised they didn't tag that out. Okay, so we've got Tornado Dragon, Necro Valley, a counter, an Omni Negate, and Maxx C. Yeah, we should have Foolish to Foolish just to get both of them out of the deck. Thank you, the Eternal Turtle! Oh, this is actually like one of the best things we could possibly do. Tornado Dragon versus Labrynth. Okay, Torrential, Trap Trick, and Overroot. Going for the Overroot. Can't activate Overroot while Necro Valley's on the field. Oh, it'll negate it, so they can use it to get rid of the Necro Valley. I think the last one you set is the Overroot. Haha! You can't fool me! I know this deck better than anyone! Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha! We're going to blow up the Pegasus. Okay. And then we can get rid of one of the other Backrow. That goes back to the hand. That's the welcome Labrynth. Okay, we can Maxx C here. I'm fine with that. Another. We're going to awaken the Crystal Beast. Awaken, 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 awaken. Oh wait, Necro Valley. Fuck. I forgot. I was like, I'll get Bunkle, and that'll get everything. We'll have so much damage. But no, I forgot my own Necro Valley. Oh, that's fine. We could just summon the Rainbow Dragon. Okay, we're not out of this yet. I can't get too cocky. Torrential. That clears. Yeah, that's fine. I was like, wait, why wasn't it destroyed? Yeah, either way, it destroys everything, so we're fine. Normal summon this. Now that is a better thing than Shifter. Yeah, we just go to attack. Yeah, they pretty much just, the only way they're getting out of this is with Welcome Labrynth, and they have to, like, draw it, and I can negate it, so I think this is pretty much doomed. I mean, I guess we'll see. Yeah, let's do this so we can get more damage on board. Bounce back the Pegasus and the Labrynth. Oh yeah, this is the 9th duel against non-tier. Skill Drain? Alright. Soul Drain? Ah, I see. I see, so that's how it is. You had all the things to drain the field, and it wasn't enough. We were both playing against each other. Hey, we take those, baby! They surrendered. Was it actual tier? We actually got a tier deck and they surrendered without playing. We finally went up against tier and nothing happened. They just immediately surrendered. Do we even count that on the counter? We haven't faced them. I mean, but they were there. They, you know. Everyone's here. Pegasus arrive. Rainbow Dragon arrive! My big brothers are gonna beat you up! Oh, they've still got 500. Fuck, I didn't think this through! Then along came Zeus. What do you got? Okay, I'm like, either they're surrendering or they're not going quietly into the night. They're like, I will get my revenge on the Bunkle! Yeah, we'll use this. Keldo Return. And I get to use this too, why not? Who wouldn't want to? Let's put a Super Poly on him, it'll be funny. I don't want to draw Super Poly. Change to attack. Okay, good. They didn't have packs. I thought they were gonna summon from the deck or something. They did not! Again, that Exo-Sister matchup can be deadly, but we came out of it. We did it. Also, I believe that was the 10th non-tier deck. We went into this with 10. But there we go. After fighting 11 duels, 10 of which were not against tier, we rank up, baby. We're getting up there, and we still have not drawn Super Poly even once. I have no idea if that was a good idea, and we may never know, because we're just not drawing it. But we're in Plat 1. We're this close to Diamond with Crystal Beast. Do we have what it takes? Can we make our way in there? There's only one way to find... I mean, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going now. We're going to find out right now. 41 cards. D-shifter. End phase. All right, all right. Special summon that from the deck. Sure, let's get the... Oh wait, it's negated. Let's get the Carbuncle out of our deck just in case. Battle phase. So, 18. Special summon the Rainbow Dragon. Quick play. Special summon one Crystal Beast from the deck. The gang's all here. Every Pegasus has come to witness your demise. Behold the power of the Crystal Beast OTK. A rarely seen thing, but a thing nonetheless. Alright, so I'm gonna have to call it for this stream. We were doing pretty good, but we couldn't quite break into Diamond, and I'm not exactly sure what we do. If you look at our list over here, we've barely been fighting against tiers at all. So my plan before was like, okay, if the tiers are too strong, then we'll go ahead and throw in those anti-graveyard cards. And instead, we've been fighting like Flew Under Rees and Branded and like other weird stuff. That's what's been keeping us out of Diamond. So I'm not exactly sure what to do, what to change things up with. Maybe we unironically add another field spell? Although normally we're never going to search more than one anyway. I don't know, maybe we may need some other tech cards. Hard to say. I'll think of it over the weekend, and we'll be back with the next one. I mean, you'll see it right now. Alrighty then, here we are, another day, another stream. It's another Tuesday, a fine Tuesday if I say so myself, here on Twitch once more. And I did not play any games over the weekend. And that's because we're already at Plat 1. If I played some more games, if I won 4 more, I would go into Diamond, and I didn't want to go into Diamond off camera. Which is unfortunate. It means I'm a little bit out of practice. It means things have changed a little bit. We're probably not going to make it all the way up to Diamond 1, unless we just get exceptionally lucky. But I think we should be able to at least make it into Diamond, so let's jump into it. We're using the same list as last time, not getting the floodgates yet. Let's see how it does. We're just going to hope that Necro Valley and a Dream. Necro Valley and an Omni Negate gets us there. They've got 5 cards. Okay, Sprite Red. Sprite Jet. Yeah, I have to let them do that. They can't activate Smashers because they can't banish anything from the graveyard. I basically just have to use the Omni on the Gigantic. Oh, very clever. Yeah, we have to use this. Can't allow them to do stuff. Into the back row for ye. Okay, Gigantic Sprite, but it's not made with a link, so it doesn't get the 3200. What is it? Make Cat Shark and then double the attack? Yeah, so now they can't Zeus, because they're locked into just Link 2s. They can't Revolt, because they can't summon out of the graveyard while Necro Valley's there. Okay, you can't beat over anything. You're not big enough. Do they have Gamma? Oh yeah, Pixies. Alright. That's pretty darn good. I think I win here, chat. Battle phase. We go over the carrot. And now that their negate is offline, we activate the awakening of the Crystal Beast. We special summon one. by revealing that we already had the Rainbow Dragon. Go forth, Ruby Carbuncle. Use your effect. Special summon back the Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon and attack their kit for more damage than they can deal with. There we go, we beat Sprite. Who says we couldn't? Nobody. We haven't used the Super Poly yet, but this might be the chance. One shot, one opportunity. Alright, chat, we may just have what it takes. Okay, so first thing we do is activate Foolish Burial Goods. We send Rainbow Bridge. We activate the Rainbow Bridge. We get a Pegasus and a Necro Valley. We activate the Necro Valley. They're like, I'ma shuffle first. Give me a second. I want to do the Truffle Shuffle. Necro Valley resolves. Well, let's do this while we can. This, because my thing's already in the graveyard. Let's get this and this. The field spell is limited for a reason. Another one! Get all those out of here. Mud Dragon. I will just fusion more. Yes, with the ripe oil. In perm. But see, because they're both wind, I can now make Lightning Chidori. Hello there. Just shuffle that back row back into the deck. And I don't really want that Perlarino to be there either, so let's just go ahead and shuffle that back. We've got a Negate and a Zeus, chat. It's not great, but it's, you know, it's here. We survived. Yeah, maybe I should have just made Abyss Dweller, called it a day. But I was worried that if I didn't get rid of the Perlarino, it might do stuff. I probably should have read it and then made a decision based on what it actually does. But in my mind, I was just thinking I could get rid of 2 cards, and it didn't matter. We still beat them. Ha cha 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 cha. Da 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 da. All right, one back row. One back row to rule them all. Will that be enough? Well, I have one way to deal with back row, chat. One way that you've seen time and time again, and we're going to see it again. Hello there, it's me, your boy Lightning Chidori, coming at you with the back row shuffle. Do 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 do. Goodbye. Yeah. Summon a SwordSoul or a Fallen of Albaz. So what, do they have the Albaz in their hand? Ah, the DD Crow. Yeah, we're gonna imperm that. And then let me not make this mistake again. So if I do this, I can put the Eagle onto the field. Then we'll go to battle. I'll attack. We'll go ahead and attack for 18 and summon the Zenith. Get in for 18, get in for 3,000, and we'll set another. I was like, what do we have to worry about? If they've got something like an MST, it might be good to have this set. If they've got something like a Feather Duster, I'm like doom screwed. We will go ahead and make Zeus. If they have the Feather Duster, we have Zeus. We just gotta hope they don't get Feather Duster. No one uses MST. They might have like a Cosmic or something along those lines. Going to attack the Zeus. Alright, we'll just use the Conclave. Thank you. Is that it? Did I win? Did I get it? Do the Crystal Beast advance into Diamond? I can't get to... They've got a... Why didn't they surrender? Go to battle phase. They better not have a hand trap or something. If they have a hand trap, I'm gonna... Ooh. Go, Rainbow Dragon! Yes! We did it! We made it to the upper echelons! The crystal gems are where they belong! In Diamond, where they shine the most brightly, where they can make people taste the rainbow, as they always must do. Now the question from here is we've got 2 more hours left in this stream. We've got another stream of 4 hours. So in 6 hours, how far up the diamond can we climb? Place your bets now. Will we make it to Diamond 4? Diamond 3? The highest of diamonds, perhaps? Probably not. I doubt it in that quickly. Even really good decks can't do it, but we made it. We're at the top. They can't kick us down. Hell yeah. Battle phase. Attack over this one. And that happens in the damage step, so I can't chain. That doesn't matter. I'm like, wait. I was like, damn, I wanted to get rid of this too. And I'm like, oh yeah, Zeus. Never mind. It's Zeus-in time. Woo! And then along came Zeus with his mighty thunderbolt. Everything goes away. What was that? You just said a foolish burial? Just trying to scare me now, are ya? I think we need to get Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Activate this. Then we'll do the Rainbow Bridge. Rainbow Bridge will get us Crystal Bond. Da-da-ba-dum. Hit him with the bond. This to hand. Back row. Putting Carbuncle in the back row will trigger this. Bye-bye. Hey, have a nice day. Except it gets banished. It cost us 3,000 life points, but we made it out. Yeah. We'll Maxx C him. Yeah, we wait for them to discard with the Lubellion, and then we just hit it with Called By. Called by the grave. Your Lubellion is banished, baby. You can't resolve your Lubellion now. Resolve these nuts. Fusion summon. But what if you didn't? Your field spell cannot resolve if it's not in the field zone. No fusioning for you, young man. Would you like to try again? You may find it rather difficult with the text printed on this card. Oh, they're not gonna destroy my, my guy, okay. Oh. So your only Albaz is gone. Goodbye. Have a nice trip. Okay, I mean, I just wanted it off the field. Now that we got that, we can activate this. We can get our Carbuncle out of the graveyard. Change to attack. Let's go ahead and destroy this. Grab ourselves one of these. Necro Valley. And then we go to the battle phase, shall we? Let's attack over that. Oh, would you like to move something out of the graveyard? I'm afraid you may find that quite difficult. Quite difficult indeed. Oh, and let's get this out, shall we? Let's go over that. Let's go over this. Oh, trying to get something out of the graveyard, are we? You may find that to be quite difficult, sir. Anyway, let's do one of these. Let's special summon a Crystal Beast. Check it out. Here's my Rainbow Dragon. Summon Carbuncle. Carbuncle effect. Summon as many Crystal Beasts as possible. I don't have enough zones. I should have put Zeus in the extra monster zone. Then I would have enough. Oh. It stacks it on top of the deck, does it? Well, that seems like a pretty good way to make sure that you don't draw anything that could be useful. Let's just put this on top of your deck, shall we? And we'll just activate that. Oh, this deck can be mean sometimes. I'm an evil Joe. You've unlocked my Joker arc. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. End phase. Okay, so we use the Conclave. We're going to bounce back a Pegasus and a Bagooska. Now that we're no longer under Bagooska, we can use this and pop one of these. I'm going to say this one. No crime for you! Normal summon the Pegasus. Pegasus effect. We will put a Carbuncle in our back row. That will trigger this, which means we can send back the only unknown. Oh, well, thanks for removing that. I appreciate it. Battle phase? 2100. Awaken, Crystal Beasts! Come forth! Special summon one from my spell trap zone. I'm gonna choose Carbuncle! Do, 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 do! Everyone gets summoned! You get a summon! You get a summon! All the Crystal Beasts get summoned! There we go. Get a little Bunkle in there. And with no monsters left on the field, I attack directly with the Pegasus. See? Told you I was the master. No, I don't have anything. They'd have to summon something else. I guess we bait out the crime. Lido does not have an... Yeah, it does. If this card is summoned, or if an Aqua is sent to your graveyard, you can target one card. Okay, well, they use the crime on something that, like, is a non-once per turn, so that's good. Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Alright, there's the Trident. Then I can activate this, take a Rainbow Bridge, because I drew the Rainbow Dragon. We'll get the Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Do-do-da-da-da-do-do. Extra. That allows us to use this, and now we bounce the Rukalos. Put this back onto the field. Normal summon the Pegasus. Activate the Pegasus. I'm guessing you have the last one to negate the effect. Okay. Oh, okay. I was wondering how I was gonna get rid of that. You done saved me the trouble, you did! Yeah, I mean, you could shuffle it back, but if you shuffle it back, then it doesn't come back. Either way, it's dealt with. Normal summon. Battle phase. We'll get that. We'll attack with this. Let's go ahead and get the Crystal Beast. Oh, I could Super Poly and make Mud Dragon. That's fun. Well, there you go, chat. I mean, who even needs Necro Valley? All you gotta do is Maxx C. To be fair, that is one of those you won off of Maxx C moments, but at the same time, part of what makes Tearlament a meta deck, even on Master Duel, is the fact that it has off-ramps. You can very easily, in Tearlament, end on a board that has like 2 disruptions without summoning more than like 1 monster. You could turn it into Upstart Goblin and not really have to worry about it. That's why a lot of these decks aren't playing stuff like Ash, or even Called By in some cases. But this just goes to show you that even if you have a really good deck, if you just play into Maxx C and give your opponent 20 cards, yeah, they could probably defeat you. Alright, here we are, dawn of the final day. We have already made it up into Diamond, which, for a deck like Crystal Beast, I think is still an accomplishment. I know it can probably do better because Neshi's done better with it, but he's also like the Crystal Beast master. Like, he has more experience with this deck. I'm not sure if I'm as good enough of a pilot to get farther than that. But we're gonna see. We're gonna find out exactly how far I can push it in 4 more hours. And I've gone ahead and made a little change. Basically, I've just made it even more like Neshi's build. I've realized from previous ones that, well, first of all, I'm too big. There we go. Be a little smaller there. Small leg. But yeah, I've realized that only having one field spell can be pretty bad, especially against the Tearlaments when they're milling you. The Rainbow Bridge of Salvation, if this goes in the same chain that Necro Valley, this is just dead. So it's good to have a second field spell. And Zombie World is something I already have that also a lot of people have recommended. Not only is this good for dealing with Tearlament because it turns off 2 of their 3 fusions, but it's also good for a lot of the other things that that are in the meta right now. Flew Under Rees utterly dies to Zombie World. Exo Sister, I think, doesn't care. Exo Sister doesn't care. But, SwordSoul cares because they don't have any worm monsters on the field or in the graveyard anymore. So I think this is a pretty good second thing. This also makes the Super Polys a little bit better because it allows us to fuse any 2 monsters into Draco, Drago, Necro, Nethersoul, this big thing that takes 2 zombie monsters, which all monsters become zombie monsters. So we've got a third Super Poly, we've got the Zombie World, we're not changing that much. We still haven't run into a whole lot of tier, we're still facing more anti-tier than we are the actual deck. So still no shifters, we can put those in if we get a little bit higher, and we have the points for it too, but we'll see. For now, this is Conclave Control Mark V, jumping in. Okay, yeah. Activate this, pop this, add this to our hand. This triggers. We're going to return you to the hand for like the 4th time. Then we awaken. Special summon a Crystal Beast from anywhere. We're going to special summon Ruby Carbuncle. Activate Carbuncle effect. Summon both the Rainbow Dragons. Dun 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 dun. Go in. 3,000. 3,000. And with only 200 left, the Carbuncle Tickle will finish you off! Go, Bunkle! Give them the Bunkle Dunkle! There we go, we finally got a win. Cheese and crackers. Alright, so unlike previous days where we weren't facing that much Tearlament, as you can see by our little counter over there, which might be a little hard to read at the moment, we've done 5 duels so far, and all 5 of them have been against Tearlament. Right now, we've got one of the festivals going on, so I feel like everyone who doesn't want to play Tearlament is off doing the 4 attribute. It's like the Earth, Wind, Water, Fire one, which means just all the Tearlament players are on ladder. So it's time to go hard in the paint. It's time to just get rid of all those. We're just taking out the there can be only ones and putting in dimensional shifters to just 100% metagame. And if that's not enough, I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe these Super Polys were a bad idea. We'll try them a little bit more, but if not, we'll replace those with DD Crow and go even harder. Unfortunate. Okay, so we're going to Conclave here. We're gonna add back this, and yeah, we're just gonna add this back. We can add our own stuff back, why wouldn't we? And I guess we'll banish the Imperm and the Eagle. And now they can do it's 60 card heroes. I should have guessed from the field. But they can't OTK, and they still can't activate graveyard stuff, so yeah. Too strong! Consider your strongness unsatisfactory. Okay, let's activate Rainbow Bridge. Mask change. They're like, I know, I'll make Dark Law. Surely that'll stop the deck that's main decking fucking Necro Valley. Like, dog, if I cared about the graveyard, I wouldn't be running Necro Valley. Anyway, activate Pegasus. Activate Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Bye-bye. Activate this again. Normal summon, and yeah, there we go. One of the strangest hero decks. I'll have to ask MBT, like, hey, is Spooky Dogwood standard for heroes? Is that something they normally play? No, they're on the Noah's Ark package, chat. 2 of every hand trap. 2 Drollin Lock, 2 Ash Blossom, 2 Ghost Bell, 1 Spooky Dogwood, just to round things out. You wouldn't want to play a 58 card deck. Spirit of Neos, you know, and one Gamma. 2 is too bricky, chat. You don't have the SR points to play a second Gamma. Come on. You know, I threaten it with Rainbow Bridge. I have to spend all my hand and they can just activate it again. There is one other option. Sure, this costs me nothing to do. Graveyard. Activate. Get this from the graveyard. We've outed everything. We don't have anything, though. Yeah, we've just got to draw good next time and hope they draw poorly. My hope, right, was that I'd summon with, like, summon this, attack, summon the Rainbow Dragon, and then use both the Rainbow Dragon and the Pegasus to make Nightmare Cerberus and discard the Rainbow Dragon, and then at least get rid of this one way or another, but they didn't even let me get to that far. Oh, yes! The best atop a decker! Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Yeah, this is gonna cost some life points, but it's worth it. We go in, we special summon the Rainbow Dragon. Pegasus goes to the back row. This triggers. We get another Pegasus. We don't activate it. Crash. Alright, and that's how we preserve the conclave. Oh no, they're putting back the Zeus. End phase. I think we do it. 1 second. 1 Crystal Beast you control and 1 card on the field. Alright, yeah, we'll activate this. We'll return Sapphire and the Rainbow Dragon to our hand. Zombie World. Oh, and they realized it! Alright, we barely got out of that! Hoo boy! But yeah, I could have summoned the Rainbow Dragon, attacked, or summoned the Pegasus, and then that's 32 plus 3,000. It tweren't easy, but we made it! But what if you were shifted? Oh! No graveyard for you. Bagooska. Plan B. It's a little weak, but I think we can still do it. Activate Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. We blow up this. It goes into the back row. We have to get Bond. Activate this. The Bagooska goes back. You'll get that Bagooska back that you wanted. And there we go! It's as easy as that! It's as easy as Shifter 1, 2, 3. Playing in the festival? No. Can't play Runick in the festival. They're all lights and darks. What? You what now? What? That has to be the most inexplicable combination of moves I've ever seen. What, you what? I guess we take those, I guess. What the hell was that? Did they think this was not a field spell? Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Although you can't banish lights or darks from the graveyard, so I don't know what you're planning to do with that. Tribute. Okie dokie. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, there's a Colossus. I like drawing cards. Special summon one from your deck in defense position. That's fine. Oh, they're gonna do it! They're going for it! Okay, so they attack over this. This allows us to put the Pegasus in the back row. That'll trigger both the Conclave and the Crystal Bridge of the Heart. The Heart will return this to the extra deck. And then the Conclave will summon the Rainbow Dragon? No, we don't want to summon the Rainbow Dragon. We want to summon this. And then we want to put the Rainbow Dragon in the back row so we can still use it next turn. Because the other one's in the graveyard. Yeah, and I can't get it out with Necro Valley on the field. But it came back. Yeah, and we got that, baby. Could have bounced this back, activated the Rainbow Bridge. We had so many things we could have done. We absolutely controlled that game with the Conclave, control. We get our 60th win as we rank our way up into Diamond 4. We will not be stuck down in the dregs. We ascend like the rainbow gods that we are. Alright, we're on our last stretch. As fun as it was to try the zombie world with the super poly, it's just not doing anything. We're mostly facing tier and it's not really helping us. So we've just gone full anti-tier. We've replaced that with the DD Crows, and we've got one pot of prosperity, and we just filled out the extra deck with we've got the Zodiac package so we can go into our own big Zeus, and we've got a second Bagooska, because sometimes you want another one. Let's try this out. Hopefully we won't brick on the one Necro Valley or the one Rainbow Dragon or whatever, but maybe we can make it up into Diamond 3. Let's see. Alright, that does not affect me. We were wise not to get the Necro Valley. I have a feeling it would not have done anything to them. Yeah. Da-dum, ba-da, ba-da-dum. I think we add this to our hand. And we put this on the field. That allows us to return this. That way we can pop the Carbuncle without losing anything. Maxx C. I think we've got game anyway. I think it's Crystal OTK time, chat. Yep, that's exactly game. Okay, no reason to do... I could normal summon the Shifter. This is more fun. Battle Fader! Battle Fader, they faded my battles. What do I do when they do this shit? Battle Fader, I can't believe it's in Diamond. How the hell? But I'm going to assume at least with this, we can get rid of the Dimensional Fissure, which we don't really want to see. And we'll set this just in case. Okay, so we get rid of this while we can. What the hell is this set card? They really want to get some kind of flip effect off. Your set card goes back to the hand. Whatever it is, I'm not summoning into it. You cannot make me. No Battle Fader this time. What the hell do they have? Zeus doesn't help me because I've got way more cards than they do. It was Numeron! It was Numeron the entire time! Do you still get to summon? They do. Avramax. I do not have an easy out to Avramax, because it can't be targeted by card effects. And everything I do targets. There's a reason I have the Heartland Draco. Attack directly. Main phase 2. So I've got to use this. We're going to bounce back the Sapphire and my Rainbow Bridge. I would like both of those. Then we're going to make Zeus. Then we're going to activate the Zeus. Then they're going to shuffle the Zeus back into my deck. And now I can Rainbow Bridge of the Heart, get another normal summon. Yeah, just put this in the back row. We activate this. Sapphire Pegasus goes to the back. Alright, so now we've got a Counter Trap and a Conclave. This should be enough to win us the Rock and Roll Band. 9. Enough! They found all 3 Numeron networks! I'm pretty sure this stops it, though. because the field spell doesn't resolve if it's not on the field. He still has whatever he set before, unless he was setting Planet Pathfinder or something. He still has the set card. It's fine, it's fine. We've got Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. I think we've got this, chat. All right, so we normal summon the Pegasus. Activate the Pegasus. Put this from our graveyard onto the field. Activate this. Bounce you back. We will never find out what it was. Don't tell me you have another fucking battle. Okay, there we go. Holy shit. That was the most intense duel against Numeron I've had in a dog's age. The Numeron jump scare. Okay, let's, what was the secret sauce? What were they setting? It was Fossil Dyna. They were trying to hit me with the Pachycephalo. Whoa, what the? All right, chat, we're into overtime. Next loss, we call it. Maybe we'll go on a killing spree and just like rack up into Diamond 3, but this might be it. And with that, ladies and non-ladies, we reach the conclusion of our episode. In the end, I was able to make it to Diamond 4 with Crystal Beast, which, yeah, that seems about right. Like, I'm sure you could make it further if you really dedicated yourself to this deck. I mean, players like Neshi have shown that Crystal Beasts do have what it takes to run with the heavy hitters of the current meta. But it ain't easy. This is the epitome of a rogue deck. It's got the power to compete, but you gotta know this archetype inside and out in order to make it work. And perhaps more importantly, you have to know your opponents inside and out. This is a deck that relies on you understanding exactly how to counter the meta and taking full advantage of that, both in deck building decisions and in your moment-to-moment playmaking. I'd like to think I got a fairly good handle on that by the end of this series, but there was no way I could have perfected it in just 3 weeks. And I think the Diamond 4 ranking reflects that. Good enough to make it into the top tiers, but not good enough to master them. Still, I had a lot of fun playing this archetype, and hopefully you enjoyed watching it as well. It's not often I get to play something this old that turns out to be surprisingly competent. But anyway, now that it's the end of the episode, let's take a moment to be super nerdy and look over our statistics for April 2023. I ended up playing 115 duels with Crystal Beast over the course of 6 streams. We won 63 of those duels and lost 52, which gives this deck a win rate around 55%. We went through 7 builds during that time, 1 for each color in the rainbow, before ending on the Conclave Control build behind me, which contains 14 common cards, 21 super rare cards, and 20 ultra rare cards. I spent just 9,000 gems on this month's deck, which would cost about $117 if you bought them all at the store at the standard price. Finally, buying all those gems wouldn't have been possible without 419 awesome patrons who helped support the channel. 27 of those patrons donated $25 or more this month, so I'd like to take a moment to thank them personally. Their names are Davon Crushin, Cat Monarch, Shadow 1317, Austin Glover, Chris W, Elance, ya boy Slurp, Montry, Barbarians Are Us, Choppy Rice, Chris Kessler, Default Titan 97, Dancing Joker, Emperor Lelouch, Inge Magnus, Jeff M, JJ Squirtle, MBT Yugioh, Nathan, Gnawdog the Razor, Quintingent, Sanguine Strawberry, Spooky, Tengen Toppin Bob Ross, TJ Minty, Tristan Marlowe, and Viscount Billy Esquire. If you'd like to join them, there's a Patreon link down in the description. Just $1 gets you on the Discord, $25 gets your name in the credits, and for $10 you can get a special roll that lets you vote on what deck I play next. Speaking of which, next time on Ladder Climb, we're doing something unprecedented for this channel. For the first time in my life, I am diving headfirst into the competitive end of the pool to see if I have what it takes, to see if I'll sink or swim. That's right, it's Tier 0 Tearlament time. If you want to see me attempt that, you can follow me over at twitch.tv/hardleggaming, link down below. I stream all my duels. Otherwise, until next time, good luck and have fun.